Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ecolinguist show, episode number 8. We're heading towards the end of this season. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Okay. So I've seen some new people on the chat over there. I was, reading through the some of the comments over there. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lucas. I'm Brazilian, and I'm one of the hosts of the Ecolinguist show. Okay. And basically, what we do here on live streams is linguistic challenges, right? But if you check the channel, you're gonna see there's multiple ways where where we approach language, different formats, different challenge formats, you know. So please feel free to check it out on the channel here on YouTube and subscribe if you're new here. Subscribe, give it a like down here. The good old uh, YouTuber calls. But yeah, hello, hello, olá, tudo bem com vocês? Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so let's begin by me telling you guys thank you for being here, and also here's how you can participate on the show more actively if you want to. You can either call us via the link here on the description, although a few lives ago we had a problem with this link. So I'm gonna paste and fix on the chat a new link for you to call me and participate on the show, right? So basically, this is the link, and I'm gonna fix it so you can always see it on top of any other messages. But yeah, this is the link that you can use to call me and join the show. Always remembering, sometimes there's not enough time to pick every call we get. We get a few calls every time. So don't be frustrated or sad that we didn't pick you up. Perhaps uh, next show we can pick you up and pair you with someone that is good for the kind of languages that you speak. Also, always remember to when you're calling, when you you know clicking the link, it shows where you have to put your name. Always remember to put the name in the languages that you speak, even in a abbreviated form, so we can know like who to pair you with and which language challenges I can present to you guys. Okay? So this is one thing. But if you're camera shy or it's your first time here, you're not, sure of like what's going on here, no problem. Uh, we have ecolinguist.com. Okay? And on ecoling on okay. And on ecolinguist.com, you can see this screen here that I'm presenting to you. And in here, if you go here, quick links, there are a few options for you to support the show, for you to learn learn Norbert with Polish. Just kidding. Learn Polish with Norbert with this, which is my co-host, and he's the actual, creator of this channel and the mind behind all of this, right? And then in the middle section here, you can see Ecolinguist Live. You can submit your challenge down here by clicking here, uh, filling a Google form, right, with basic informations and submit your challenge. Always good to remember the challenges that you submit here not necessarily are going to be used on this live show today, right? So because we like to spend some time like looking at it, making sure it's quite clear and understandable and able for people to guess what kind of word that you're describing there, right? So it probably won't be used today, okay? But no worries, like we can use it either on a different live show or we can use as well when we do recorded videos, right, in between people. By the way, I would like to thank Wayne for submitting a few Old English challenges. Thank you very much, mate. You're the best. Uh, yeah, so thanks to that, we have a new set of Old English challenges. So this is how it's important for you guys to submit challenges. Okay, and of course down here you can support the channel in any other form you desire. Okay, great. So let's move on to the actual thing. I can see there are a few people calling in already. And I want to take you guys. Oh, this is nice. There are some. Hello, guys. Welcome. Okay, perfect. Okay, there are some people calling already, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them. But before, let me see who I can pair with who, maybe. Mhm. So guys, while I do this, why don't you guys tell me on the chat what time is it where you are right now? Because I know there are some people from Brazil, some people from Europe, some people from eastern part of Europe. So I know the time is different for everyone here. So for some people it's good night, some others good evening, right? So let me know. 9:10 p.m. in Italy. Oh God, that's quite late. I mean, it's not late, but yeah, for us here in Brazil, it's 5 p.m. right now, around 5. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. So from the most, South Africa, it's 10 already. Oh, God. All right, all right. Cool. Okay, so uh, I would like, let me see what kind of interesting combination we can do here. I want to take, perhaps we can invite Carlos to join us to to begin the show, right? Let's invite Carlos. And okay, perfect. And then okay. Perfect. Okay, so let me check here real quick. Just one thing before we can invite Carlos over. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, Carlos, are you ready to join the show? Ready? Okay, here we go. Carlos is going to be live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome, Carlos. How are you, my friend?
Hello, I'm good, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this is, I think, the second time you've been on this show, or maybe third.
Yep, the second time.
Second time. Okay, great. So Carlos, for those who don't know you, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Where are you from? What languages do you speak?
So, my name is Carlos. I'm from the Dominican Republic. So, my native language is Spanish, but I
Hmm.
also speak English, Italian, a bit of French, and I'm learning Greek right now.
Greek. All right.
And I
Ancient
also
or modern?
started, oh, modern Greek.
Modern Greek. Okay.
And I started learning Portuguese like a week ago.
Really? How does that
Yeah,
go for you?
oof. Vowels are hard.
Really, the vowels are hard. I wouldn't think that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. I respect that. By the way, which Portuguese are you learning? The best Portuguese or the European
Not the
Portuguese?
best.
Come on, guys. No, that's no problem. I'm just making a joke here. Like, guys, it's just a joke, okay? Chill. But yeah, yeah. Oh, that's great. I mean, it's great, like to learn new languages and to be active on that, right? Like, it's I like the kind of tickles it gives me in the brain, like when I'm learning a new
Yeah,
language, you know.
yeah. That's why I do it.
Hmm. Okay, so let's go right down to it. You're a Romance language speaker, so perhaps I could pair you with someone else who also speaks some or that is actually learning some Romance language. Let me hmm, just check which Romance language we can pick to make it funnier and interesting. Uh-huh. Well, perhaps we could take a Portuguese challenge and see how did your Portuguese learning has been going, you know? Okay.
Yeah, I could do
S-
that.
Yeah, like we could probably do that, and also I could take Riley to do a little bit of Portuguese, or yes, let's do that. Let's see how it goes. Of course, for you it's gonna be easier because you already speak Spanish. Spanish is very like close together with Portuguese.
Yeah, if it's Brazilian Portuguese, I can understand easier than
Ah,
European Portuguese.
really, is that so?
From speaking, I mean, from knowing Spanish, not from studying it.
Uh huh. I see. I understand. I understand. Yeah. Well, perhaps the European Portuguese is more close, like the pronunciation of some, like
Yeah,
the letter L on the end of the words. They say it properly. We say it like it was a new,
yeah,
right? So
yeah.
yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah. So okay, so I'm gonna invite Riley over. So let me just adjust here her. Okay. Okay, Riley, you're gonna be live in a bit. Hold on. I need to make a few adjustments more before we can put you through. Okay, this is good. Okay. Okay, Riley, ready? Three, two, one. Welcome to the show. Hello, Riley. How you
Olá,
been? Olá. Tudo bem?
olá.
Hola.
How are you, Riley? How have you been? How it's been,
Uh,
English,
I'm
or, I mean Portuguese or whatever.
I'm good, tudo bem.
Tudo bem. Okay, great. That's great. So, Riley, we were thinking about having a Portuguese challenge. Like? What do you think? Do you think you're okay with that? Like, because if you don't, like,
Yeah.
we can maybe. Okay, good.
No, I no, I'm totally fine with it. I love being
Okay, great.
challenged in Portuguese. Oh, and
Great.
by the way,
Great.
Carlos, fellow European Portuguese learner here.
Yeah, you guys, these guys are ganging up on me, guys. Like, help me out here. I
Oh,
mean,
you
like,
deserve it. You deserve it. Come on.
Just because I'm Brazilian, come on. We're the best.
European Portuguese is the best.
Hey.
Hello.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. They begun the things, but we improved it. So it's it's the same thing, Carlos. Which Portuguese is better, the American Spanish, the American Spanish or the European Spanish?
Dominican Spanish.
See, you see?
No.
Because it's American made, Oh, some guys are in the in the chat are saying European Portuguese.
European.
Okay, so guys, get ready because we're gonna go straight into it. Okay, so let me get the Portuguese challenge here. Let me get. Okay, good. Before we go through it, let me just check if it's European Portuguese or Brazilian Portuguese, because I don't actually. Okay, can you guys hear that?
I can't hear anything.
Good.
Me neither.
You're not supposed to. Good.
Oh.
Okay, let me just hear it real quick. Okay. Okay, so the Portuguese challenge, the European Portuguese challenge that we have here had already been used. So we only have...
what?
Yeah, it has already been used here on the show previously.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have Brazilian Portuguese. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what we're gonna do. God help you, But no worries. It's a good challenge. It's not very, off the top. Okay, you guys ready? Let's go for it.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, let me know if it's too, like the volume, if it's okay or not, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Here it comes.
O que é? Temos dores no nosso corpo. Podem ser de várias cores. A maior parte deles é branca. Quando dormimos, os fechamos. Graças a eles, podemos ver.
Are you serious?
São os olhos.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The answer was with the challenge. No, come on. Oh,
we got the answer?
Yeah, I gave the answer, but you didn't hear it, did you?
No, I did hear it.
I
did.
You did? Okay. It was with the challenge.
I may have heard it.
I thought Norbert chopped it off because there are two different audios, one with the challenge and the other one with the answer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. But basically what he says is todos nós temos dois, temos par, portanto.
Ah, I got it.
É órgão do corpo, certo? E ele tem várias cores, ou seja, varia de pessoa para pessoa a cor dessa coisa. E a maior parte da cor é branca. Do you guys have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Ya entendí.
3, 2, 1. But okay, Carlos, are you speaking in Spanish? Okay, what it is, and Riley in Portuguese and whatever other language you know. So go for it, guys.
Los ojos.
Okay, and Riley,
Os
what is it?
Os olhos. Os olhos.
Yes. Good job, guys. I mean, that wasn't fair. No, let's take another one because that wasn't fair. No. I'm not satisfied.
I just realized You know, it's funny because I was distracted at first because I just really hold on. I didn't know Wayne submitted that challenge. Come on, Wayne.
Yeah, I didn't know it was actually Wayne. You know, I thought it was a generated challenge like that we did, but clearly it
No,
isn't.
it
It's
is
Wayne.
Wayne.
It is Wayne. You can hear
My
the carioca Portuguese, which is
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is
something
Wayne.
else.
It is Wayne. It is Wayne, my torturer.
Your
So
torture.
when you repeated it, I got it perfectly. The first time around, I didn't get the whole thing.
Mhm. Okay,
So I
so
didn't even get the answer.
yeah, but the answer, if anyone is wondering, is olhos mesmo, são os olhos, the eyes. Okay.
The eyes.
So,
Yes.
I'll propose a challenge for you real quick before we go because this wasn't fair. Okay. So I'll give you a proper challenge. Okay. But first, I need. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Here it goes. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So from now on, I'm going to speak only in Portuguese. Okay.
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 So here it goes. Esse é um objeto que era usado no passado para escrever. Esse objeto, ele é pesado, na maioria das vezes, e ele é feito de plástico e de metal. Esse objeto possui teclas parecidas com as teclas dos teclados que temos atualmente. Para escrever, esse objeto usa tinta, uma fita de tinta que fica dentro desse objeto e você precisa pôr uma folha de papel nele toda vez que você for escrever. E quando você chega no final da linha desse objeto, ele faz um barulho assim, ó.
I think I already know what this is.
Okay. So no, but
So
first,
I'm gonna
before we get into it, tell me. Okay, let's begin with Carlos. You can tell me in Spanish what did you get from what I said, and then your answer.
Yo entendí que es un objeto que se usaba en el pasado para escribir,
Mhm.
que estaba hecho de plástico y metal, que era muy pesado,
Mhm.
que tenía teclas como el teclado de la computadora que usamos para escribir,
Mhm. Mhm.
y que tenía una cinta dentro
Mhm. Mhm.
y se le pone una hoja de papel para, bueno, escribe en la hoja de papel, entendí.
Sí. Perfeito. E Riley, what did you get? You don't need to say it all in Portuguese if you don't want to, but tell us.
Este objeto utilizado para escrever e tem tintas. Objeto é plástico, metal.
Mhm. Mhm. Perfeito.
In the last sentence, I think I remember hearing something about. Oh, no, I don't remember.
Yeah, my last sentence was: esse objeto ele faz um barulho parecido com isso aqui, ó. Plim! So, do you have any idea, or because you're young, you might not know what this is. Some people in the
A mí
chat
me
says
So it does
confundió.
have something to do with. Hold on. So it has something to do with like a computer or.
Yeah, like one of the tips
Computador.
was, one of the tips is esse objeto possui um teclado parecido com o do computador.
Okay, yeah, my brain missed it the first time. Computadores. Okay, so then it's not the object that I was thinking about.
Just out of curiosity, what were you thinking about?
I don't want to say.
No, okay, no worries.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say it because I don't want you to lock in that answer. Because now I know it's not
No,
that.
I won't. No, that's fine. Like you
I
can.
was thinking of. I was thinking of like. I was thinking of like pen. But then
Okay,
you said
okay.
something about. But then you said something about the computador, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, I don't think it's that.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, of course. So, do you think you know now?
I think I know, but I think I want Carlos to go first. If he knows anything.
Okay. So, Carlos, let us know what is your answer in Spanish, please.
Okay, I'm gonna say something before.
Okay.
Yo creo que sé lo que es, pero yo nunca he visto una funcionando. La parte del pling me confundió.
Okay, okay.
Entonces, bueno, yo creo que es una máquina de escribir.
Yes, you got it right. Congratulations, man. That's it. That's it. So, Riley, your turn.
Mm-hmm. I don't know the word for it in Portuguese, but I wanted to say like a printer.
Ooh, so close. Ooh, so close, so
Oh,
close. It is, in a sense, it is kind of a printer because it automatically
Yeah,
prints, but it's uma máquina de escrever in Portuguese, which is a typewriter.
yeah.
oh, okay.
Yes, yes. So
I was,
get it. I get where you come from because also the noise, right? The typewriters make noise as well, right? So yeah, I
yeah,
understand.
I didn't think of that because like the typewriter that because like I'm a Braille user, so for me like a typewriter is, I don't
Ah,
know, like some, I
yeah,
don't know,
yeah.
like something like I do a lot of typewriting like on a Braille keyboard, so for me like an actual print typewriter is kind of new to me, I guess, the idea of it.
I understand. So basically,
Yeah.
the old like one of the tips was this was used to write in the past, right? Like people used it in the past to write. People don't use it nowadays commonly. Just
Okay,
some.
yeah, because if I had known that phrase, I think I would have gotten it, but I I don't know. I'm a young person, so I
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Like some people in the chat they were actually saying like, oh no, this is too old for them. Even for Carlos, like Carlos and Riley are too young for this. They don't know it. I'm the old one here. I'm sorry, guys. It's just how it is. But yeah, basically a typewriter, it has like a big keyboard and it's very hard to press the keys. Like it's hard.
Oh man.
And when
Yeah.
But
you
is it
you
like
reach
I guess it's like a QWERTY keyboard? Like it's got QWERTY, like etc. Or how does that
Yeah,
keyboard work?
I think I remember it being QWERTY, but I'm not sure. Okay, I remember it like that, but I'm not sure. And
Maybe
it's
Marcio might
metallic.
know.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Maybe we can ask him later. But yeah,
Yeah.
but it's basically like it's full of metal. Every time you press like a
Ah.
key, it hits the paper with the key and put ink on the paper.
Oh,
So that's how it works.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, now
every
I know
time it
printer to
reaches, yeah, and every time it reaches the end of a line, like you cannot write any further, it does this
mhm.
pling sound, this pling sound.
Linia, shoot.
Yeah, every time. Yeah, exactly. Every time it
That was
reaches,
the part I didn't get.
yeah,
Oh.
every time it reaches there, it makes the sound. So you push it back to the beginning,
Yeah.
and then you write it again the next line.
Yeah, I had one. I had one like that, except they had in for the blind users, they had what's called a Perkins Brailler, and
Uh-huh.
it's pretty much the same concept. Like it's a typewriter, but you write like Braille. You put the you put the paper like into the machine, and then you write Braille across the page, and then eventually, if it reaches the end of the line, it'll there's a little projectile there that will hit the bell, and
Uh-huh.
you have to then move it down the line and move the margin back to the beginning, and continue writing.
Yeah, there's
So
actually
They
it,
have
it
a
one for
word
that
for
in
almost
Braille.
it.
They have one for that in Braille too. Yeah.
it almost punches the paper.
Um. Well, it puts dots on the paper, so I guess you could say it does. I don't really know. Um. But
Okay.
those Perkins burners, they're also made of metal too, and they're actually extremely heavy. Like you could drop it at somebody's foot and break someone's
Yeah,
toes
it's
with it.
heavy.
Like,
It's heavy. It's heavy. Really heavy. Like it was a work out to carry those around, you know. But yeah, but guys, you did great. Like I loved the insights that you guys have given, and how young are you guys? Like not to know that. But yeah, well, guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna move on because we have a few more
right.
callers.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. Thank you very, very much. Hope to see you
I
guys next
appreciate
week.
that. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. It was fun.
Tchau, gente. Tchau, tchau.
See you.
Obrigado.
Ciao.
See ya. Ciao, ciao. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. Uh, so I've seen people here in the chat talking about the QWERTY or AZERTY common keyboard layouts. Yeah, I don't. I remember my mom had a typewriter. I didn't have one. My mom had, and uh-huh. Yes. Yeah, Wayne is also surprised that people at his age also might not know what this is, which is interesting. So we stumbled on a generational problem here, not a linguistic one, a generational problem. You see, guys, and this is interesting because that shows us how language evolves throughout time, right? It's very interesting. Okay, that was fun. Okay, so right now we're gonna take one more guest, or perhaps two, and see what happens. I'm gonna take Magnus. Are you ready for your time to shine? Let's go for it. Okay. So Magnus, you're gonna be live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Ei, Lucas!
Hello,
Onde está?
Magnus. Eu tô ótimo, e você?
Cool, cool.
So,
Yo tenía un máquina de escribir, pero yo era joven.
jovem,
Quando era
jovem. Quando você era jovem?
Sim, sim.
Nice. You had one. So see, guys, I'm not alone here. I'm not alone. Magnus also had,
Yay!
or had.
The beer gives it away.
Yeah, but were you able to guess that one?
Yes, especially in the end when you said "ding," I knew exactly what it was. That's what gave it away. But I caught that it was something about writing in the past, and it was a thing. So I think I would have got it without the ding. But when you said da, 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 ding,
Ding.
okay, I knew what it was.
Yeah. So, well, that's amazing because that, to me, that was universal. But it is universal, but until a certain age, I guess. Right?
Yes.
So Magnus, there are some new people here in the chat today. So please tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what languages do you speak?
Yes, I am from Denmark. I speak English and Danish, of course. I had French and German in school. I'm learning Spanish at the moment. And since Danish and Swedish are kind of sister languages, I am trying to train my Danish so that I can also speak Swedish, and it's going very, very well actually. So that's very nice. And I have a Danish challenge if anyone wants to do a Danish
that's
challenge.
great. That's great. Let's see. Let's see if we have some people interested. Perhaps Claudio. Claudio, do you speak any language towards Danish? Just thumbs up or thumbs down if you do or don't. Just so I know, like you do. Okay, great. So you can have that. Let's do that. Okay. Perhaps yeah. Let's do that. This is interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so let me assign Claudio, and then we can. Claudio, you're gonna be live in just a bit. Let me just adjust your framing. If you could go a little bit towards your right. Yes, perfect. That's perfect. Okay, great. Okay, so ready, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, guys. Oh, let me.
Hey, Claudio.
Welcome,
Hey,
Claudio.
Magnus, we meet again.
Hey, so we're gonna hear a Danish challenge from Magnus. I'm not gonna participate on it because I literally cannot. I'll try with my English, but I probably won't be able to.
Okay, Lucas, you guess first then.
Okay, I'll guess first to see if it works, and then Claudio go for it. So Claudio, tell us, before we get into the challenge, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Languages that you speak.
So, I'm from the south of Italy, from Sicily. So I speak Sicilian, Italian, English. As for Germanic languages, I speak German and Dutch. So I can reply in Dutch. We have already done it actually with Magnus. And then, so the other Romance languages that I speak are Spanish and French, and I'm currently learning Portuguese. And then I speak Russian, Polish, and I'm also learning Greek at the moment.
Ancient or current
Modern Greek. I had actually at
Modern
school ancient Greek and Latin when I was younger.
So now you're. And by the way, were you able to guess typewriter?
Yeah. No, yeah, I was born in the year 1983, so I know well what a typewriter is, yeah.
And just out of
I was able to.
curiosity, Magnus, in Italian, how would you say typewriter?
Macchina da
Italian?
scrivere.
Macchia di scrivere. And
Or per
in
scrivere.
Danish?
Skrivemaskine.
Skrivemaskine. Oh, you use skrive. Oh, that's interesting.
Right,
Not write or any kind of, oh, this is interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, maskine, machine, skrive.
Yeah, I
Just
think
the words are swapped.
Yeah. It's backwards. Yeah.
I think basically all Germanic languages use a Latin word for writing, except English.
So English is
Yeah,
kind
scrive,
of
schreiben, schreiben. It's scribere in Latin. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go through it. I'm gonna vanish for a moment, but I'm right here if you need me. Magnus, go for it.
All right.
Okay. Dette er en person. Det er en fiktiv person. Denne person bor i London i 1900-tallet. Han opklarer mysterier. Nogle gange er mysterierne af okkult natur. Han har ofte stridigheder med en, der hedder Moriarty. Kan du gætte, hvem det er?
Ja, dat is te gemakkelijk.
I got it. But I have questions, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I'll tell the things I could understand. So apparently it's about mystery or occult or something of nature, occult nature, right? It's a person. And also I understood Moriarty. That's the only things I could understand.
But he said also which city he lives.
Oh, he said it. I couldn't.
He said it, yeah.
But I have a question though. Are you talking about the fictional character or the writer of said fictional character?
Yes. That's the first thing I said, that this is a fictional person.
And how would you say in Danish? How did you say it?
Dette er en fiktiv person.
Yeah, I could just understand, like, this is a whatever person, you know, like I couldn't get it. It was fiction. I get it now. Okay, so I know this one. Yes. So, so since I know, Claudio, you go first, but you go in Dutch, right? You can say a little bit in Dutch. Try to translate the tips that you had. What gave it away in Dutch, please?
Ja, hij heeft gezegd het is een fictieve persoon, karakter. En hij woont in Londen. En ja, hij heeft iets te doen met mysteria. En ja, hij vecht met Dr. Moriarty.
Ja.
So the answer is
was het gemakkelijkste. Ja. Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, that's right. Yeah, let's
Awesome.
go. Magnus, just out of curiosity, in Danish, do you have a weird pronunciation for Sherlock Holmes, or is it just Sherlock Holmes? Good old
Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
It's just the way it is. Okay.
Yeah, we give him the English name, because I don't think you can say it in Danish, actually. It doesn't, I don't think it. Sherlock Holmes.
No, I'm just asking because sometimes in certain languages we adapt. For example, in Portuguese, if you would say that, you would say Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, in Brazil. Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
In Italian, we would say Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah,
with the L more present there, right? Like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, we would not pronounce the H because an H is silent in Italian. So not Sherlock Holmes, but Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes.
Yeah. Oh, I guess the French will also have problems with this.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what I thought when I asked the question, because French
Sherlock
is
Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Do we have any French speakers out there? Tell us how would you pronounce it, Sherlock Holmes, in the chat. All right, guys, this was great. Thank you, Magnus, for your challenge. It's been...
De nada.
Muito obrigado. Muito gentil da sua parte. Very kind of you.
Yes.
Okay, so we probably could move on, but I would... we probably could go for a Slavic challenge.
Yeah.
Right now. I have some other guests that I want to join, so I'm gonna leave you guys for today. Thank you very, very much for participating. You guys are the best. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Cheers, guys. Okay, so up next, let's do some Slavic challenge. Let me just pick a Slavic language that we can have some fun with it. Okay, guys, are you guys ready for the next two guests of this show? And with this, we're gonna wrap up the show. It's been, wow, guys, the time today flew by, right? Yeah. Yeah, I could also understand a few words of Danish. I would never expect that, but it was interesting, isn't it? Sherlock Holmes in Old English. Thank you, Wayne, for the insight. That's very interesting. Okay, so let's welcome Wayne to the show. Wayne, are you ready? In just a moment. Hold up. Okay, Wayne, you're gonna be live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome, Wayne. Hello. Wayne?
Hey.
Hello, how are you?
For some reason, I can't see myself on the screen.
Yeah, could you move towards
I
your
can't
right?
see you either. Oh,
I'm having feedback.
wait.
Okay. So okay, we lost Wayne temporarily, but Wayne, please come back. Please call again if you wanna, participate. Figure it out. What's going on out there? We were having feedback from you, and then you disconnected. But no worries, we wait for you. And meanwhile, we can have Marcio to join us for a Slavic language challenge. Okay, so before we, while Claudio, not Claudio, sorry, while Wayne is calling back, I'm gonna invite Marcio to come over. So Marcio, you're gonna be live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome. How are you, man?
Hello.
How
Thank
are
you.
you?
Lucas, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can
I
hear
can
you. Hold
I
up.
can hear him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hold up.
Okay,
Hold
thank
up. Just
God.
a
Yeah,
second.
now I can see.
Just a second, Wayne. I'll have you in a moment. I put you in the green room for now, but in a moment I'll put you right back. So, Márcio, welcome, bem-vindo. Tudo bem?
Tudo bem?
Tudo bem. Tudo show. Márcio, tell us a little bit about yourself. There are some new people here in the chat joining us tonight. So,
Okay, so my name is Marcel, as everybody knows now. I'm 49 years old. I am a Brazilian speaker, Portuguese like L1 speaker, and L2 in Russian, German, French, and all other languages, but like minor things, not like very, how can I say it, developed. Also Spanish, but I don't do that like very often. My hobbies are learning new languages. I'm doing it right now. We've got you guys here. And also auto mechanics. That's something that I like very
auto
much. I work with
mechanics.
IT.
Uh-huh. And what is the language that you're learning currently?
Currently German.
German.
I mean,
Okay, good.
yes, because my German is like very basic, and I'm going for Hochdeutsch right now.
Uh-huh. So were you able to understand the Sherlock Holmes challenge?
Not quite. I thought it was Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but what did took you off the trails? Like what gave you Doctor Who vibes?
Because in the end somebody says doctor, so it threw me off.
I get it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Someone said in the challenge in the chat, Slavic challenge versus two Brazilians. Yeah, guys, that's how it goes. Like you see, this show, it's kind of like a joke, right? Like two Brazilians, one Czech, two Polish, one Canadian, one Danish goes into a live stream, right? What
Oh,
happens?
I have something like very interesting to show you, like just for a second.
Okay.
This is my, hold on. This is my typewriter. It's easy to see. So
Thank
this is
you, Marcio. Thank you.
a Olivetti Lettera 32 made in 1970 and 70. And my mom was the user of this machine for several years, and I still have it in my collection.
Wow,
So-
that's very amazing. Wow, that's amazing, man. So, guys, you see, for all of you, like, this is a typewriter, okay? That's an Olivetti, which is a fancy
Yes.
typewriter. It's not any typewriter, okay? It's a Playboy kind of typewriter. It's like a rich people typewriter, okay? My mom had a Hamilton, which is a different brand, but either way it worked. Yeah. But yeah, an Olivetti, it was used like by, journalists or something like that, right? Like periodists and stuff.
This one was made in Mexico, so it's there's a plaque and the backside is hecho en Mexico.
Wow, that's amazing. Like your mom must have been an important person, like to have one of those.
Well, she was a teacher.
I see. Back when teachers were, respected and truly, loved by what they do and not whatever we have today. And it's mayhem out there, man. But yeah,
you use it to bow to teachers at that point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But anyways, thank you very much for your introduction. So Marcio, are you up to a Slavic language challenge?
Well, we could try. Last week it was
Last time,
fun because.
last time
Sorry,
you did
sorry.
well. Last time you did well, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was lucky.
You were lucky. Okay,
Yeah.
perhaps we could pair up with Wayne. Wayne, I don't recall if you speak any Slavic language. Do you? Yes? No? Thumbs up? Thumbs down?
Well, I only remember about the old Church Slavonic. He was like writing stuff.
Sorry, excuse me.
I remember that he was talking about old Church Slavonic the other day, but I'm not sure if he's just like writing stuff and if he's like learning how to speak as well. 'Cause there's a lot of guessing work, I suppose.
Yeah, like he answered me here, but I'll take him. I'll take him. Let's make him join here, real quick, and then Wayne, you're gonna be live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Okay, finally, I can see myself here. And can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Okay,
That's
okay.
perfect.
By the way, I just want to say, just so we can finally bury this subject so we can move on to the Slavic challenge, the thing I meant with the typewriter, my typewriter comment, is that the reason I'm surprised that people even my age don't know these things is not because, like, I'm not surprised they haven't seen them in the wild. Even I have only seen, like, 2 or 3 typewriters out there, and even, like, rotary phones, even just, like, 2. But the thing is that cartoons show these things, like The Simpsons and other cartoons. So kids, if they watch cartoons, they should know these things because they show, like, they may not have like touched these things and used these things, but they should know what they do because you see it being used in cartoons. That's how I knew as a kid what a typewriter was, what a rotary phone was, because it showed in cartoons. So I'm just surprised that it seems that cartoons, I guess, are not showing those anymore. Because
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, to be honest. And
Mhm.
also, sometimes when you don't know what it is, you just ignore it. Like if it's entertainment, like you just ignore it.
That's what I'm saying. But I do want a typewriter. I do want to buy one because I do want to write in one. Just to be fancy.
Hipster kind of thing.
No, that is a worst insult than like saying bolacha. That's worse than hearing bolacha.
Hey. So thankfully we have Marcio here to end this dispute. Marcio, is it biscoito or bolacha?
So here we call it bolacha, but it doesn't matter.
Okay,
2
well, guys,
against
it was a
1.
nice
We won.
time here in the stream, but I guess I gotta leave.
We
It's
won.
it's like biscuits and cookies, I suppose. It's the same kind of thing.
É maisena.
Yeah.
Vamos chamar de maisena e acabou. É maisena.
Okay. So guys,
It's a German name now. Spice? Corn.
All right. Let's go for that. By the way,
so-
about my proficiency in Slavic languages, I don't speak any fluently, but I have a lot of like general knowledge because of both Norbert's channel, because there's so many Slavic channels on his channel, and also just like studying stuff and like cognate. So I know a lot of words, so I feel like I can get by a challenge like this.
let's see if you can. Let's see, like if you would go to let's say Ukraine right now. Let's see how would you do.
Oh.
Ukrainian.
Yeah.
I did
Ukrainska
study
mova.
Ukrainian. Yeah, Ukrainian is one of the ones that I actually studied extensively, but I forgot all of it already.
That's great. No, that's great. That's great.
Okay.
So let's see how you guys do.
Do you remember how to say Ukrainian language in Ukrainian?
Ukrainska mova. Yeah, I do know that in
Yeah.
Ukrainian. Ukrainska mova.
Good. So guys, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You see, even Riley, who's learning Portuguese from Europe, says bolacha is the correct answer. Just
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sit down, Canadian. Sit down.
Okay, so let's go for the challenge in Ukrainian. Guys, be ready.
All right.
Here it goes.
Що це? Це були мореплавці з пізнього 8 до початку 11 сторіччя. Вони були відомі своїми довгими човнами, що вони використовували для дослідження, торгівлі та військових походів. Їх батьківщина зараз відома як Скандинавія. Їх часто асоціюють з мітами та легендами через їх вплив на історію та культуру. Одним з найбільш впізнаваних їх символів є шолом з рогами, хоча те, що вони такі шоломи справді одягали, це більше міт.
So, what did you guys get from this?
I didn't get a... Oh, okay. I'll let go Marcel go first.
No problem. So I heard something about being like made out of plastic, but it's weird because I thought it was something different. And I heard like Scandinavia, which is like the way they say that as well. And the word like called my attention was like zaras, which is like now in Ukrainian, I think. And not much, to be honest. I would have to maybe read the text and see, because the pronunciation sometimes is quite different.
Okay, so about the text, before we present it, we have it in Cyrillic, of course. How is your guys' knowledge on Cyrillic? Because
I can read Cyrillic perfectly.
okay,
Yeah.
I can read that
Marcel?
too.
Okay,
Yes,
good,
yes.
good. That's great.
Yeah, I heard Scandinavia also, but also heard History. So that's why, without looking at the text, I would guess it's something to do about historical Scandinavia, just based on those two words. And I also think I heard something maybe that has to do with ships. I don't know why. I just have a feeling it's that. So I would guess like Viking stuff, but I do want to look at the text to be sure.
That's very interesting. Do you want, before we go to the text, do you guys want to listen one more time?
Good work, huh?
I'm okay with that.
Let's go for it.
Що це? Це були мореплавці з пізнього 8 до початку 11 сторіччя. Вони були відомі своїми довгими човнами, що вони використовували для дослідження, торгівлі та військових походів. Їх батьківщина зараз відома як Скандинавія. Їх часто асоціюють з мітами та легендами через їх вплив на історію та культуру. Одним з найбільш впізнаваних їх символів є шолом з рогами, хоча те, що вони такі шоломи справді одягали, це більше міт.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so there's something mythic involved in that, and it's in the Scandinavian culture, but not much beyond that.
I heard a word that I think sounded like hammer, so I'm tempted to say Thor, but I'm sure it's not the word hammer.
Thor, straight up Thor.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's check the text before we lock in our answers. Let me just adjust here real quick. Let's put Wayne here. Perfect. And here we go. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
It's small, but I can see, I guess.
It's small. I can make it bigger. No problem. Hold on.
Yeah, so що це? Це назва для давніх море. Okay, so море, because of that море part, like море плавців, and then Scandinavia, I'm tempted to guess that море has to do with the sea. So like something seafaring people from Scandinavia. That's, you know, вони були, so they were active, активні в час, активні at a time, when кличуть Viking school. Yeah, so yeah.
Voiniv has to do with water. Sorry, with war. Voiniv. Like it's Voina, war, Voina, war, Voiniv, wars, more than one war.
That's true. No, I guess it could then be like they are nazva. They are like, maybe this word nazva means like word. They are people that participate in like seafaring things and wars in Scandinavia, from Scandinavia. And then the second line, Vone Bulli, they were active vuchas in a time.
In that time.
Yeah, in that time. And then Vikingskoju, just straight up Vikingskoju, so Viking, so Viking doboju, which I don't know what that means. And then Vone bidomi svoimi mandrami zavojovaniami. Okay, and then Storicino. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that I. Baratospektiv, skandinavskoj istorij kulturi. Okay, yeah. You know
Okay,
what?
guys.
I am
So
just gonna go on.
no, just wanted you to lock in. Is it Thor? Is it Viking? Some people in the chat were also talking about being like a general type of like warrior in general, you know. But
Right.
it's up to you guys. Let me know.
I am just, even though it may seem like naive, I am just gonna lock in Viking. Even though the word Viking itself, I'm pretty sure is used in the text, like that Viking skuju part there. I'm just gonna lock in that it's Viking. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I have nothing to add to that. So it's like wars, and they were like very active. They were like Scandinavian. Let's see what else. This one, Nabahatu,
Nabahatu
as,
perspective.
perspective.
Yeah. In several
Bahatu.
aspects.
Interesting.
Several aspects of Scandinavia. The kulturi, ich Kulture, blir stilla så, in that way. Viplinula. So something about they enriched a lot of aspects, or their culture enriched several aspects of Scandinavian history and culture. I think I'm gonna guess that's what
Interesting.
the last line means. Yeah, that their culture enriched a lot of aspects of Scandinavian history and culture. So I'm gonna guess it is Vikings. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Yeah, because
Okay, then
I would say like Danish instead of Viking.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Danes, yes.
So before we go any further, I'm gonna show you the answer, like spoken,
Okay.
and then we can see if that gives us new insight.
Це вікінг.
Yeah, Viking.
Viking.
Yeah, guys, you guys were correct. Like spot on. Wow, that was amazing. To be honest, that was amazing.
General knowledge does help. You just need to have the right general knowledge.
Yeah, the right kind of knowledge, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a look before we wrap up. Let's take a look at the translation real quick to see what did you guys got right, right? So this is a name for ancient seafarers and warriors from Scandinavia. They were
name. Right.
Yeah, so they were active during the period called the Viking Age. So I guess that's the word that you got, right, Wayne?
Yeah.
Viking Age.
Yeah. It make it too easy.
Yeah. They are known for their journeys, conquests, and trade, and they are often depicted with horned helmets, although this is not historically accurate.
Oh, that's the Historicino part. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So their culture has influenced many aspects of Scandinavian history and culture.
Wow, I got that pretty much. Wow, that was such a big brain of me. I got like so close to that.
Yeah, no, you guys were spot on. Spot on, really. Like, who would know, right? Like, who guessed? Like, two Brazilians. Guessing Vikings. Like.
Two Brazilians on a Slavic challenge guessing a Germanic people. Yeah.
Exactly. This is interesting as hell. So, guys, thank you very much for participating. This was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And see you guys hopefully next week. I mean, Norbert, we'll see you guys. But until then, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for everything. You guys been amazing. Today, time went like a Drakkar, like a Viking Drakkar on the ocean, right? So before we wrap it up, let's take a look a little bit to the comment section and see what you guys guessed it. Yeah, some people said Varangians, not sure. That's interesting. Okay, so you guys were spot on as well. Like in the chat, you guys guessed Vikings pretty fast as well, right? Yeah, something like long ships or galleys with oars. Yeah, like the ships, like the Drakar, the Viking ships that they used to, raid and go raiding and stuff like that. Interesting. So you guys were also spot on in the comments. You guys are amazing, honestly. Nice. Rune stones and stuff like that. Yeah, you see, like sometimes the universe send us words that we are doing, like related to what we are doing or what we are working on, right? So yeah. Oh yeah, sure, no problem. Thank you for joining us. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, so let's wrap it up. This was a great show, like very fun, very fast. Like, oh shoot, everything went very fast, very, you know, yeah. Yes, everything went very fast and very smooth, I would say, except for that first challenge that got a little bit like got the answer out, but there's no problem. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the show, and I hope to see you next week. Same day, same time period, and see you then. All right? Obrigado você, Wayne. You're amazing. Thank you very much, guys. Tchau, tchau.